Hello, welcome to our video on kids brain development. If you're a parent, educator or a caregiver who want to support your child's learning and growth, then this video is for you. So we will explore how kids brain develops, how they learn and how neural connections are formed. So let's start. Early childhood is when the brain develops faster than at any other time in the life. And how a young child's brain develops impacts their future abilities to learn and succeed in the school and in overall life. That's why your child's early years are so important. So first we will see age-wise brain development in kids. First is 0 to 12 months. So this is the age for sensory exploration where kids' brain starts learning everything with touch and sense. Along with that, visual, auditory and motor skill development like crawling or walking starts from this age. Next age group is 1 to 3 years. So at this age, brain learns language or expands vocabulary and social skills like sharing or cooperation. Now, 4 to 6 years. So here at this stage, brain starts learning cognitive functions like logical thinking or problem solving skills or decision making. Now at around 7 to 9 years age, brain learns better emotional regulation, developing empathy and social skills. From 10 to 12 age group, there is a significant growth in cognitive development like complex thinking or logical thinking. Here, brain develops strong memory, organization, self-identity or self-awareness. Now, let's understand how our kid's brain learns. So, a newborn baby has all of the brain cells that is called neurons they will have for the rest of their life. But what really makes the brain work and enables us to move, think, communicate are the connections between those cells. And the early years of a child's life are very crucial time for making those connections. At birth, the average baby's brain is about a quarter of the size of the average adult brain. And it doubles in the size in very first year and keeps growing to about 80% of adult size by age 3 and 90% nearly full grown by age 5. And in these early years, at least 1 million neural connections are formed every second, which is far more than at any other time in their life. So this inner wiring enables a very young child to control their body and to start learning about their world. Different areas of the brain which are responsible for different abilities like movement, language or emotion develops at different rates, and eventually brain connections connect with each other in more complex ways, enabling the child to move, think, speak or do any other task in more and more advanced way. Okay, so after these first 3 years, brain begins to fine tune itself and connections that are used more often become stronger, while those are not used or less used eventually gets eliminated. So that makes our brain learning more and more efficient. Okay, so building brain connections is like building muscles. Either use it or lose it. Repetition and practice helps learn new skills like riding a bike. Okay, initially the brain creates multiple connections, but with practice, the most efficient connections are strengthened. So these earlier connections are the best to develop healthy, capable and successful adults. New scientific research is showing that the connections needed for many crucial skills are formed or not formed in these early years. Skills like motivation, regulation, problem solving or communication and self-esteem. It's much harder for these essential brain connections to be formed later in the life. Now, the really good news is that you can help your young children or babies to build the brain connections that they need. That's because brain connections are built through a child's everyday experiences. Okay, so babies and young children develop the brain connections they need in two ways. Through positive interactions with their caregivers like hearing any music and by using their senses to interact with the world around them. Okay, so different stimuli help build different connections, and it's a child's daily experiences, the amount and quality of care, stimulation, and the interaction a child receives in the first days, weeks, months, or years that determines which brain connections develop and will last for a lifetime. Now, there are many things that influence child's development, right? But most important are their relationships with the adults in their life. Loving relationships with warm, responsive, dependable adults are essential to a child's healthy development. And these relationships begins at home, right, with the parents and family, but also include child care providers, educators, and other members of the community. How can we support kids brain development? So we as a parent or teacher should provide environment or opportunities for kids where they will explore new experiences through different activities. For example, first, we can encourage our kids' curiosity through different activities or through experiences like drama, storytelling, or drawing, and many other activities. Second, engage in interactive plays like puzzles or board games with their friends or family members. Third, we can do is focus on their social and emotional skills through any other group activities. Fourth, we can promote physical exercise and have adequate sleep because brain processes information when we are sleeping. Fifth is practice repetition. Otherwise, brain removes the knowledge which is not used, right? Sixth one is limit kids screen time. Seventh, and most importantly, take a pause and breaks because doing nothing is also doing something for the brain development. So now we can say that understanding our kids' brain development process and learning is very essential for supporting their growth, right? And by recognizing the stages of this brain development and how the brain learns, we can provide environment and resources accordingly. So yes, that's it for today. Thanks for watching this video. You can like, share and subscribe if this was helpful to you. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.